Hello Capricorns and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for February 11th through the 17th of 2019. So I'm going to use my Gustav Klimt deck here to check out your weekly general energy as well as what's coming in for you this week in terms of your general life. And then we'll switch over to a different deck for love for the week, and then we will pull a card for advice as well as a card for love for my Oracle decks, okay? Alright, Capricorns. So if you guys are a subscriber, you guys can book a love reading this month for $6 less than normal. So you can take $6 off of any love reading that you guys book in the month of February if you are a subscriber. And to book a reading with me, all you have to do is check out all the information below this video in my description box, and it is right there, okay? Alrighty, guys. Remember, Capricorns, this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. It's for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For those that need the messages to come through for them this week. What is their general energy for the week of February 11th through 17th? General energy for my Capricorns, February 11th through the 17th of 2019. Ooh, we get the Knight of Chalices. So, I like the Knight of Chalices. He's a very healing energy. He's always got a message of love to give here. He's very romantic. He's, you know, that knight in shining armor coming to sweep you off your feet. This could be your energy or just the general energy of love in the air this week. Very romantic. Very much about communicating our feelings. Really feeling the love. Feeling kind of soft, you know, Piscean, romantic, fantastical, you know, almost very imagination land. What is the word I'm looking for? Very dreamy love energy here is really what I'm getting. You know, the knight is, he also is a lot about mysticism and the search within ourselves to find what it is that we love. You know, we're seeking out love. We're seeking out something that has more meaning maybe to us this week here. Could also, again, be that we're falling in love with somebody this week. Maybe even a water sign. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be very prominent for some of you this week. Alright, and as I shuffle the cards for your general weekly reading, I'm going to take a little detour here with a little astrological tidbit for the week here. This week we may really finally reach a boiling point with any tension that has been building in terms of adjusting and adapting our infrastructures to integrate a more encompassing vision. We've had this tension building for the first few weeks of February as unpredictable Uranus moves through the last degree of Aries before making its 7-year transit in Taurus on March 6th. So Uranus in the last degree of Aries has been closing in on a conjunction with Mars that will be perfected between the 11th and 13th, which is the beginning of this week. So we can expect unpredictable, surprising news, revelations, and knowledge to be coming in during that time or around those dates. Do not be afraid to let go, or again, to go where you've never gone before, to do what you may have feared to do in the past. Be a brave, courageous individual and do not combat whatever is coming in with any selfish, headstrong, hostile energy and attitudes. Okay, guys? Alright, Capricorns, let's see what's coming in for you. Also, be sure to check out your February monthly reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Those are all up. They have big love messages for the month here, as well as big messages for what you guys will be going through generally, with plenty of oracle cards, so check that out. Alrighty, Capricorns, what's coming in for you this week in their general lives, career, general lives for my Capricorns will be happening or coming in February 11th through the 17th. What do they need to know? The Hermit. The Hermit has been showing up a lot this week. There's definitely a need to go within and look at what we have learned maybe through this season. Look at how we've grown. Also taking time out for ourselves this week. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a need to take time out and kind of be proud and really just feel good about what we've accomplished at this time. Feeling good about ourselves, coming off as very attractive, abundant, self-sufficient. This is coming in for my Capricorns throughout this week here. 7 of Pentacles. This card has been knocking around for a while in all different decks. Past couple months, I would say. Culminating feeling in the air. And it's definitely been culminating, I believe, towards that Uranus entering Taurus. And it is in the last degree of Aries throughout this month, so we're going to feel this. We're going to feel it as it's moving towards that. I feel like all of the signs here, especially those who keep getting the 7 of Pentacles, are feeling the tension of you know, Uranus going towards Taurus here, because it's going to be a huge shift. It's really going to rock us at our cores. And as an earth sign, You're going to feel that. Because again, it's moving into an earth sign, moving into the fixed earth sign of Taurus for 7 years. Taurus is all about manifesting money, wealth, comfort, stability, security, you know, abundance. 8 of Wands. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers here. Clarify the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. I was bringing up these energies for my Capricorns this week. Clarify the messages. So what is bringing up the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles this week for my Capricorns? Getting the 3 of Cups. What else are we getting here for 9 of Pentacles? The 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Clarify what is bringing up the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. This week here, the Empress. Yeah, it's that Taurus energy. It's definitely a culminating Taurus energy. That's really what it is, guys, honestly. We also had, on the 14th, we have Taurus, Mars moving into Taurus. So that's going to bring up some energy there. What did I write down about that? Yeah, we're going to actively be being, again, have a more practical energy here and working towards practicality, security. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Give me a clarifier. There it is. Okay, 4 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands. It does feel like a good week for you guys, honestly. Good week. Yeah, this is a good week for working, good week for pushing forward on things. Manifesting in, or again, kind of seeing ourselves getting to that point very soon. If you're not manifesting in like a huge amount of abundance this week, you definitely see that you have grown, that you're working towards it at this time, that you have definitely made some progress, is really what I'm getting here. The Hermit, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. For me, this is signifying a need to go within. Or again, maybe we've been in such a hermit mode lately because of work. We've been working so hard, we've been working towards something. We could have been in hermit mode, you know, trying to push forward on things, but needing also at the same time to take time out. So again, if we've been trying to push forward on things, now might be the time to start communicating by the end of this week. To start putting, you know, laying down the groundwork, putting out some goals here, planning for the future, because you do see yourself being able to manifest where you want to get to. You do see yourself, you know, bringing in whatever it is that you want. There's that doorway, that pathway. And again, I feel like this is not a now card, but within the next few months here, maybe by April, March here. I know that sounds weird because this is a weekly reading, but I feel like that's what our focus is on. We're putting forth goals that are going to get us to a different place financially, or maybe even physically, or in terms of work here, by that time. Or again, there could be something coming up around that time that could offer us some building, some growth, and progression forward in terms of our career and the money that we're making and our own goals. So yeah, that's what's coming up very strong for me, for you guys. We're thinking about long-term security as we, again, I feel like you guys, all the earth signs are really feeling that kind of push this week because we have that Virgo supermoon like the day after slash the 19th of February. So the 18th, 19th of February, right after this week ends, we have the biggest supermoon of the year in Virgo. It's a Virgo full moon, supermoon, and it's going to be all about that long-term sustainable survival energy here. What is, you know, what roots us to the ground here? What gives us safety? What is our, you know, what kind of need do we really have for it? How can we, you know, bring order to the chaos of any type of chaos within our life, any type of order? We're bringing order, setting goals, laying down groundwork here. It's very much goal-oriented energy. Libra actually got that as well. Very goal-oriented energy. Very much like, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to put in here. All right, I'm going to keep on pushing forward here, here, and here because I want to see things grow by this point and this point. You know, that's what we're thinking about. We're thinking of, you know, this is the goal here. We know that we're going to get there. We can feel it with that 7 of Pentacles. You know, there's a culminating, you know, energy here. It's saying that, you know, we could be having some new business decisions. Maybe we're working towards a trip here as well. Maybe that's what we're saving up for. Maybe we're saving up to move somewhere better, to manifest in a better job here that we see ourselves like having. And I feel like for some of you guys, it might be include a move towards somewhere maybe even warmer. Or again, it doesn't have to be warmer, but that's what I'm getting for some of you. I don't know why. Yeah, it just feels like we're culminating towards something. You know, the 7 of Pentacles saying don't give up yet. You've accumulated this much and you do deserve to be proud of yourself, but get yourself out of hermit mode. Start manifesting in a more open-hearted way. Start celebrating with people. Come into, group activities more, if you've been alone, if you felt left out, lonely, confused, or have needed some time to go within. Now is the time to get back out there to connect with our friends, with our groups here. Again, if we work in a group here, it does feel like we're going to be building with that person. We have 2 3s here, or sorry, with those people. There's growth in mind, body, soul here, and progression forward towards our goals. We're progressing, you know, we're working on something. We're honing in our skills here. We're creating something. We're working on, again, it just feels like very work-oriented, very goal-oriented. You might have some specific goals that you have in mind when I'm talking about this, but it does feel like you're working towards them and making a lot of progression, bringing in a lot of energy and, again, momentum forward towards whatever your desired end is here. We're seeing it very, very clearly. We're manifesting our way forward here. We're having an open heart about it. I love the Empress because, you know, she has that abundant energy here. You're bringing in, you want to bring in abundance, so you're doing the work to do so, you know? There's a lot of intelligence and practicality, a lot of power this week here, and also almost a femininity type of energy here with the 9 of Pentacles. The Empress is a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of connection. Even if you're not a female, that's okay. You're just feeling very, you might be coming off very attractively this week, very sensual, very seductive. Whatever ideas that you have this week, put them out into the world, work on them, talk to people, especially if it involves a group or working with others. It's definitely going to be successful, and you're going to see a lot of momentum towards wherever it is you're trying to go here, towards whatever your goals are. And you're going to see yourself really getting to manifest whatever it is that you want. Even with a twin flame type of energy here, if you work with a twin flame, you have a business with your twin flame, it could be something to do with that. But for me, this is just seeing yourself getting there, seeing yourself manifest, you know, whatever it is on the other side of this 4 of Wands. It's, you know, that getting to let your hair down, enjoy what you've created, feel absolutely just bliss, happy, contentment, and, you know, getting to take that break. So again, we're working towards that, and it does feel like within the next couple months, I don't know, I'm getting the time of spring for a lot of you guys. You're going to see yourself really get to step into that power, step through that gateway that the 4 of Wands is to me. That gateway to whatever it is that your goal is, whatever it is that you imagine yourself being really happy and successful and just enjoying that energy. So that's really, really nice, okay? Let's check out your love reading for the week here, and I'm going to use, what am I going to use for you guys for love here? I'm going to use my Aquarian Tarot for love for you guys. All right, move all these guys. And do check out my Pick a Card love reading, guys, for what's coming in for you in terms of love this February. I do have that up now, too, so check that out to see what's coming in for you. And remember to check out your February monthly, big messages of love there as well. All right. All right, Capricorn, what's coming in for you for your love lives this week? February 11th through the 17th, love relationships for my Capricorns. Singles, couples, all. I hope that this bug doesn't fly into me in a second. Ugh. Okay. Love and relationships for my Capricorns. 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups. Wow. What else is coming in for love and relationships for my Capricorns? Singles, couples. What will they be experiencing in the realms of love? Okay, the Tower. Wow. Hold on one second. Oh boy, it looks like I'm going to be battling a fly now. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, let's focus on this and hopefully it won't fly into my head. We're across the screen here. Alright. So it's really nice outside. I left the door open for the animals to go outside. So let's see. Alright, Capricorns. What's coming in for you this week in terms of career? Whoa. Oh, sorry, why did I say career? Focusing on the wrong thing. Don't. I use that card then. Love. Sorry about that. I really hate bugs. That distracted me for a minute there. Alright, love for my Capricorns. Get back into this. What's coming in? Singles, couples. Oh, my Capricorns for love. Ooh, King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Love for my Capricorns. Eight of Rods. Alright, interesting. I'm going to leave it there and pull some clarifiers now. These are some powerful love energies here. Clarify the 10 of Cups here for my Capricorns. Clarify the 10 of Cups for their love lives this week? What is this saying for my singles, couples, and my Capricorns for their love lives, love and romance? Nine of Swords reversed. The Tower. Clarify the Tower for love and relationships for my Capricorns this week. Whoa, what came flying out here? And we get the Wheel of Fortune. They came out, it flung itself out there. The Tower. Clarify the Tower the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in. Alrighty, Capricorns. I don't know what happened to the other part of the video. It just totally stopped recording. And of course, I only noticed after I went through everything. So let's go through this one more time. And hopefully the camera will stop doing this to me this week, because it's been doing this all week. But the Ten of Cups, the Tower, oh my God, the King of Cups, the Eight of Rods. For me, I'm just going to try to summarize basically all the messages that I did get here. You guys are understanding something about how you approach love in a new way this week. We're letting go of any sort of pain from the past. And again, it feels like you guys have been letting go of something big for a long time. Some type of heartbreak, something that you felt guilty, ashamed of even. Deep in your heart, you might have felt, you know, again, very ashamed of the way you acted or the way a situation fell apart. You might even blame yourself for it. You might feel at blame for it. Or, again, you might not even understand why this person had broke your heart, why they rejected you, why this happened. Or again, why, even if you're in a relationship, why things have been difficult, why your partner might be treating you the way that you are. There's very victimized energy there. However, you guys need to realize that the victimized energy needs to stop. We need to stop feeling like the victim, start owning up to and taking responsibility for our actions and our emotions. And it feels like this week we're getting a very clear-cut understanding of that. Whether this Tower comes in as somebody telling us something or us understanding something, it's a big understanding here. This Ten of Cups, yes, there's contentment, there's love here, and it wants to come in, but we have to be able to see this clearly. We have to be willing to progress emotionally. We have to be willing to mature emotionally on from where we were here. Because this Nine of Swords energy is doing us no good. This energy of, you know, oh, woe is me, and, you know, continuing to harp on the same old issues, the same old heartbreaks, the same old feelings. It is not doing anything for you. It is time to release that and move forward, Capricorn. Honestly, what I'm getting here is that people probably don't want to hear this story anymore. No one's going to be on your side about it, and that's making you feel even worse. But what we need to realize here is to look at it from a different perspective. We have to see it from the perspective of other people. We have to take our own emotions out of it with the Ace of Swords and be very clear about the way we've been acting. We have to be able to own up to our faults, own up to maybe how we've approached this, because it feels to me like we have been a little bit less than mature about this situation. And it's time to release that energy and stop trying to force the victim card on yourself here, because other people aren't going to agree with that at this time. And there's a reason for it, and you guys need to understand that reason. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to give you the love, trying to give you the relationships, trying to give you what you want here. We're going through a shift. We're going through, again, an emotional maturing here. And this week it could come in very, very clearly, very almost painfully there a little bit. But in my opinion, the most of the pain is in the past, and it's all in our heads. It's the pain that we're applying to ourselves in this situation that is holding us back here. And we need to release it and move forward. There has to be movement forward here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is, you know, triumph of great force. It's you know, clarity coming in huge leaps and bounds. It's a big moment of, you know, oh, I understand now. I get it. You know, I'm not going to be able to run from this situation again because I understand. You know, there's a break. It's like a breakthrough moment here. We're establishing the rights and wrongs of a situation. You know, we're facing up to the reality here. We're analyzing our own motives. We're admitting our guilt or weaknesses if we have any. We are shown the need for any type of logic and reason moving forward in terms of love and, you know, communicating, even if you're in a relationship. For some of us here, we might have went through a breakup, or why somebody didn't contact us again, why something happened here. But we need to let go of something. You know, there's a new challenge. You know, the universe wants to give you more. It wants to put you on the right path and give you all this passionate energy, give you the love that you want, give you a ton of options here, give you a ton of passion, and, you know, momentum towards whatever type of relationship it is that you want. But we have to be willing to make those changes. We have to be willing to face up to a reality here. We have to be willing to allow this Ace of Swords, Tower, Wheel of Fortune moment in here. There's two 10s here. The Wheel of Fortune is also a 10. So to me, this is the end of some type of love cycle, or the end of maybe how we saw contentment, how we saw love and happiness. Maybe we're releasing an ex type of situation, or releasing what we thought was our preferred person in relationship, what our view of our perfect, happily ever after was in terms of love. We could be releasing that. That could be changing at this time. We're like, wow, the way I saw this was not healthy, and that's not good. We need to build on solid foundations. We need to this could again be, there's sudden realizations coming in here. We might be suddenly realizing the truth about a situation and maturing because of it. There's sudden change coming in from outside forces, or even internally, in my opinion, for you guys. It's really better to accept these changes rather than to resist them. Acceptance is a better response than opposition. And that is a message I want you guys to know about love this week, because that will propel us towards the direction that you want to go in. The King of Cups is very loving, open-hearted, caring. He's willing to, forgive and forget and move forward and apply loving and healing to a situation. He's intuitive and follows his heart. That's the type of energy we need to apply here. We could also be having a realization about a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. Again, maybe they're the ones that is delivering this tower message here. We might be having a very clear, frank conversation with somebody that we're dating, or are married to, or are with here, or again somebody that we're interested in. I think for some of you guys it's going to be an ex though. Somebody's going to come back in and be like, listen, we need to clear the air here, and this clearing the air is going to put you forward in the right direction. And as I say this, Ravi is staring at me from the outside window and meowing. So I do think that somebody's definitely looking at you. Somebody wants to say something to you. Somebody wants to clear the air and communicate something to you, or somebody's waiting for you to communicate to them. So clear the air if you need to clear any air this week, okay? And move forward by clearing the air, cutting out what no longer serves you, especially within yourself and how you approach love and relationships. You will be able to bring in the love that you need, the love that you desire, the love that you want, which is so much better than just being opposed to a situation and continuing to just be negative opposition. We need to allow this change to come. We have to accept it. Acceptance is so much better than anything else. Yeah, and I think that love will come to you as soon as you do that, because now Robbie is coming towards me slowly, and I know that he's coming over here just to say hi and that I love you. Here you are. So exactly. I think personally, once you clear the air, you're going to be able to allow something new, something better, something that wants to just unconditionally love you come in. All right, let's get a Romance Angel Oracle for you guys for love. Messages from the Romance Angels for love this week. What do they need to know? What do my, somebody said Scorpios, what do my Capricorns need to know in terms of love and relationships? And as I do this, I'm realizing I'm doing this out of order. For some reason, I always do you guys before Sagittarius, and I usually try to do everything in order. For some reason, it always happens that way. All right, Capricorns, love and relationships. What do the Romance Angels need to tell you about this week for love and relationships? Calling in your soulmate. Perfect. That's what I was saying. Calling in your soulmate. Calling in the right person for you. The person that you can settle down with, that you love. That's the energy that I feel like you guys are trying to come into this week. So if you're single, you need to call in your soulmate. And to do that, you need to release all those negative feelings, all those negative cycles, and the way maybe even you were approaching and viewing love. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you shared time in heaven and in other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, coworkers, and romantic partners. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humor, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. Beautiful message here, guys. So we're making adjustments to ourselves this week, I think, that are going to attract in the right love. We're maturing emotionally. You guys have been going through a slow process of that, I feel like, for a while now. All right, let's get some advice from Spirit with my Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle deck here. Advice from Spirit for my Libras. Advice for my Libras. Advice for my Libras for February 11th through the 17th of 2019. Oh my God, eternal love. Wow. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So yeah, guys, the universe is literally trying to give you your soulmate, it feels like. Somebody that is, that loves you deeply, that's trying to give you eternal love here. When the body leaves us and our souls are above, our possessions no longer, nothing remains but the intertwining of love. Should you choose this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. To open up to this new experience, we must let go of past experiences, guys, okay? That's very important. If we want to be fully open to love in a new relationship, we have to let go of anything from the past, forgive, forget, and move on, no matter how painful that is. Alrighty, Capricorns. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Please do share and subscribe. It helps the channel and it helps me out so much. Thank you guys. Do check out your February 2019 monthly readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your 2019 to 2020 yearly read is also up, so you can check out those big messages there. And again, guys, if you want to book a love reading this month it's $6 off of all love readings for subscribers, and all the information to book a reading with me is right below this video in my description box. Have a beautiful week, Capricorns, and I will see you next week.